because never been married, childless cat ladies. Honestly, that sounds like a dream come true to me. I don't know. Like solitude, my own choices, and animals that love me. Oh my God, somebody, call the cops. That sounds like, this sounds awful. But, anyways, I know.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Mazza Capone with the Doodle Bay U channel. You see, right there, that's all bullshit what she just saying. You know what I'm saying? She just saying that so she can soften the blow because, like women like this, they like to make it seem like, what I'm saying, they're having a good time being single and, they're living their best life. But truthfully, in reality, behind closed doors, they're really miserable. So she's just saying that to soften the blow.
Know that I'm not the only one that felt that their life choices were put under attack. So this episode is called I Am 48, I Am Child Free, and I've never been married. And guess what? That's okay. I never made it down the aisle, but I have been engaged in the past. How many engagements? I would say 2.5. Let's start with the 0.5 since that was the first one.
This is the part where she's going to tell you about the guy that she really didn't want like that. She's not going to tell you about the other guys that she did want, which is the other two. She's going to pretty much tell you about the guy that she didn't want, because she can't tell you about the guys that she did want because she has to look strong at all times, and she can't come out and make it seem like she was vulnerable at one point. Vulnerability, that one thing that we've all been through before.
I was involved with a man who loved me. He was good looking, he was tall, he was charismatic, gregarious. Everybody loved him. My mom loved him, my sister loved him, my niece loved him, my friends loved him. Everybody loved him. But there was something
Notice she ain't saying she loved him.
inside of me that just said, this is not perfect. It's the furthest thing from perfect. He would say things like, nobody's ever going to love you the way that I love you. And I believed him. I wrestled with this internal sense of guilt. I wrestled with the guilt of honestly wanting to be free.
See, guys, what she's not telling you, I'm gonna tell you. See, what she's saying in Womanese is, I had no genuine burning desire for this man because I viewed him as beta. That's what she's really saying in Womanese. Because women don't leave guys that they respect. And women don't break up with guys that they have genuine burning desire for. Just to put that out there.
Honestly wanting to live my life and to date and to experience other men and to experience other things. And
pretty much she wanted to go out there and ride the carousel because this guy was beta and she probably thought that she could do better. That's pretty much what she's saying in Womanese. I'm going to break down all these codes that she's saying, all these little Womanese codes that she's going to say in this video. I'm going to break it down to you in real form.
other places, I just wanted to live my life. I had moved to New York from Toronto, a totally different country, with $25, 2 suitcases, and a one-way ticket. I didn't have permission from my country to leave. I didn't have permission from this country to be here. And I was making things happen for myself at a very, very rapid pace. And so to find myself inside of a relationship that felt so stifling at this very young age and not having the vocabulary to speak up for myself. And
once again, guys, she viewed this guy as beta. And see, she said this relationship was so stifling because she cared more about her career than him. Because if she had genuine burning desire for this guy, trust me, she would have made both of them work. She would have made the career work and she would have made the relationship with him work if she had genuine burning desire for him. But however, she viewed herself up here and she viewed him down here. You see, guys, and this is a reality moment. You see, always be striving to be the best version of yourself. So you won't have to deal with shit like this. You should always be striving to be the best version of yourself. That way, when a woman sees you, she won't be looking at you like you're down here. She'll be looking at you like you're up here. Because when you're striving to be the best version of yourself, your purpose is always come first. Your purpose always comes first, not a woman.
And articulate that somebody who loves you would not say those things to you. They wouldn't say that nobody will ever love you the way that I love you, because that indicates that there's a part of me that's broken, or there's a part of me that's unlovable. But
She's trying to use, now she's trying to find a to be the victim. Man, get the fuck out of here, Melissa. She's trying to find a way to victimize herself and try to make an excuse as to why she did him dirty.
I didn't know how to articulate this. So I stayed in this relationship that I was wildly unhappy in for approximately 3.5 years, close to
Well,
4.
then, bitch, that's your fault then. Why, like, and I don't understand that. Did she think she said something? Because why in the hell would you stay in a relationship that you unhappy in? That makes no sense. Why would you? Because you just wasted 3 years of your life. You just wasted 3 years of time that you can't get back. And better yet, you wasted his time because he could have been using that time to find somebody that would have appreciated him. Not only was that, you know what I'm saying, stupid, that was actually selfish. Because see, a lot of times women, they won't necessarily break it off with you right then because they have to move on to the next guy. She couldn't move on to the next guy, so she had to hold on to him because she didn't really want to be by herself. That's what she's not telling you.
Close to 4. And I have to admit, I was not faithful in this relationship. Nothing that
Shit, we ain't surprised. We pretty much know that.
I'm proud of, but I just chalk that up to I was really, really young and I was hood famous. I was on the covers of
Bitch, get the fuck out of here. See, now she's trying to make an excuse as to why she did him dirty. She was really young, man. Notice how they always have an excuse as to why they cheated. They always have an excuse for that shit. And guys, as you can see, she really don't have no remorse for this shit. And this is why I tell you guys all the time, stop feeling sorry for these women. I tell you this shit all the time. I don't feel sorry for none of these women. And I make no bones about it. I don't feel sorry for none of these women. Guys, stop feeling sorry for these women. 2025, stop feeling sorry for these women. Straight up.
magazines on your local newsstand. So everybody recognized me. And that was another source of pressure that I felt being inside of this relationship rather than being free to explore all of my options. And so one day I was going through some drawers, folding laundry, placing clothes, in the drawers and such. And I found it. I found a box. And when I saw it, I said, please, God, don't let this be what I think it is. And I opened the box. And there it was. It was a ring. And the only thing that I could think was that it was an engagement ring. It sure as hell was not a promise ring. We were way beyond that. We were not in high school. I was not wearing this boy's varsity jacket. This was an engagement ring. And if I knew this man the way that I knew him, that proposal was going to be very public. And that terrified me. I didn't want to have to say no in front of our friends and family and publicly humiliate him. He did not deserve that. But I also could not see myself saying yes in front of everybody just to save face, and then later on have to break it to him like that this is not something that I was going to be able to go forward with. So what I did instead was I packed up all my belongings while he was out of town and put them in storage and flew back to Canada. And then I had the conversation about us breaking up over the phone. I know
Pretty much, she took the coward's way
what you're
out.
probably thinking as well. Yo, Melissa, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. You're a foul bitch. And you're a coward. You're a foul bitch and you're a coward and you ran back home to mommy. You took your sorry ass back home to your mommy's house in Canada. You should have stayed there. Where they dug you up at, Melissa? Once again, guys, stop feeling sorry for these women. This woman, she has no remorse for what she did. This was a very coward ass move. And you see, this is why she can sit her dumb ass on a panel with Ebony K. Williams, because they're one and the same. She's just a little bit older. I mean, everything that she said is just pure selfishness. And this is why she alone. But see, what happened is she'll sit up here and make all these excuses as to why she's by herself. You know, I'm happy being by myself. I'm happy being a cat lady. I'm happy with my Oprah life. I'm happy being a rich auntie. Yada yada yada. All the same shit we hear all the time. But truth be told, women like this, they're miserable inside. Behind closed doors, these women are seriously miserable. This woman is very miserable, and she's very insecure. I can see right through that shit. All this pseudo confidence that she talking, I can see right through that shit. You see, late at night when she laying in that motherfucking cold ass bed by herself, she probably crying herself to sleep. And you see the guy that she cheated on her boyfriend with, like with her boyfriend at the time with, that's probably the guy who she really wanted. But he really didn't want her. He just wanted to have sex with her. And see, this happens to women a lot of times. Women, there's always one guy that these women can't get a hold of. There's always one guy that they just can't get in contact with, because they can only get in contact with him whenever he's horny. And you see, they want commitment from this guy, but he doesn't want to give it to them. They're not going to tell you this, but this happens quite often. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened to her. The guy that she really wanted, that she cheated on him with, that's the guy, honestly, guys, the guy that she cheated on him with, that's the guy who she really wanted. But his ass didn't want her. So what happened was she was about to get engaged, and she took the couch way out, and she ran her dumb ass back to Canada, back to her mommy's house. This is a selfish bitch, y'all. I don't feel, like I said, once again, y'all, stop feeling sorry for these women. I don't feel sorry for any of these women, because this woman, she has no remorse for how she did this dude. Seriously, look at it. She just showed you. She don't care. Like I said, I don't be feeling sorry for these women because they have no remorse. And another thing, y'all, you know, a lot of these black women, this is one of my problems with many black women. They always want to sit their ass on a panel and talk about how strong they is. But you know what? If y'all so goddamn strong, then how come y'all always the first one to take y'all ass down to the courthouse and slap them divorce papers on? See, you see, strong people, they don't bail when shit get hard. When shit gets tough, strong people don't bail. They stay and fight. When shit got tough, when some pressure got put on, she took her dumb ass back to Canada and bailed on the dude because she's a coward. But anyway, y'all, this your boy Magical Capone. This the Do the Better You channel. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. I'm out. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.